You know, I can't remember. I think there was a way to. There it is. I was gonna say I remember there being a way to like flick and go to different targets. It's the bumpers.
I'll pass.
No line of sight.
I shall not fear. Suits my purpose.
Cover me! Was that you? Farewell.
Booyah! The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through two dark, gill-like slits in its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut. That is, the two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits at the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Dressitier, what's wrong with him?
Wounded. Exhausted. Fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
You're in need of help. We have to get you out of that chair.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Well, shiz nizzle.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Adira's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head as the unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator succumbing to the paroxysm of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me. Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Alright, Abelard. What do we do?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidas. Good luck. And thank you.
The navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static, interspersed with distant echoes of otherworldly laughter.
Victory awaits!
Alright, out of sheer curiosity. Okay. That's an auto gun. No, I'm good for now. My first playthrough is on the PC. This one is a key provided to me by Owlcat Games. This is the Voidfarer
None
edition
shall
on the
stand in my
Xbox Series
way.
X. Ah, this is where we meet Argenta.
Your ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Psychopath religious zealot.
Your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my emperor.
I like the crazy, like, alien sniper. But I romanced the pirate girl, my first playthrough. I can't remember her name.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I'm the Lord Captain's heir, Renfail von Valancius.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the
Early,
enemy's
that's
hunger.
yeah, that's the
I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark
sniper
forces.
girl.
But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I concur.
Very well. We may leave it at that, for now. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
We must get to the main hall.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomap with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
I still need to find a shotgun, man.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. Make...
I'll lay claim to the stars.
It's a laser gun. Yeah, that's better than the one I've got. Jay is awesome. Alright.
Follow my lead.
Right, big fight. Argenta's sending out those I could fix her vibes. Good luck with that.
The Emperor is with us! Brace yourself, Avalon! Your blood will flow!
Alright.
Not a problem. You didn't stand a chance.
But of course.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
That's right, Abelard. Oh shit, we got a new wave.
Anything else?
Out of my way! I've suffered worse.
Alright, Abelard. Let's go ahead and...
I took care of this one. At your beck and call. Field medicine at its finest. Death to non-believers!
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yep. Do it.
Strike is a threat.
I think we're okay to just skip until the next turn. I don't need to run again yet. Nope.
All too easy.
I missed. You dastardly little bitch.
Death to the weak!
I don't necessarily need to do lightning again.
On it.
Indeed. Reduced to dust! That's not the Seneschal's job.
Alright. Oh, he's too far away. Do I have a pistol? I don't have a pistol equipped, and that was my fault because I could have used a second attack to pew this guy, but I forgot about equipping a pistol.
Chaos guides me. Oh, my ears are ringing.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Chaos guides me.
Anything else?
I took care of this one.
Booyah. Alright, now we need to loot up, because we got all sorts of goodies. Better be a shotgun in here somewhere,
I
man.
won't tolerate weakness.
Alright, there's all sorts of loot around this room. Yeah, and I really love when you get the I don't remember the names, but the navigator lady that you pick up on the planet after this, because she's like the, oh, I'm so noble, but she has that ability that like reduces the warp.
Done.
It's been a while since I've done a full playthrough, so I'm a little vague on some of the details.
Victory awaits.
Cassian, yeah. Alright. We've looted up everything we can. Machine right set. No, what's this? Bonus to tech use. I don't necessarily need those. I don't remember if anybody has. I don't really think any of this is great at tech use. $30, $30, $30. Yeah, we're all at 30. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to hold off. Well, I mean, I suppose we could use it now, just for the moment.
None shall stand in my way.
Father! None shall stand in my way.
I rise to the occasion.
Alright, I think we might have missed something back here. There's a way. I gotta remember how to do this. Ah, there it is. Yeah. Dope. The roar of the flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You see a figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valancius.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
This is impossible.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality. I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Your mouth begins to salivate. Every word that Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity dwelling in the deepest recesses of her mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. An answer that can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. salvation. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Sometimes.
Chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
Sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. These can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, heretical. Each has 5 ranks. Yeah, so iconoclast was what I went through for my first playthrough. I was the good guy, man of the people. Now I am the law in this playthrough, so I think we're going dogmatic. Right? I don't know. I have to think about this for a minute. I really don't like the idea of... Like, Argenta is scary because she's blind faith, right? I do like the iconoclast. But if I am the law, it has to be dogmatic, because that's the whole point of the arbiter class. Thousands of needles pierce your consciousness, but you're powerless to stop you. You take a step forward and the illusion breaks. Right. The pyre seems to have burned the entity away without a trace.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Did you see that, the Aquila? It was glowing.
You're delirious. Whatever it is you think you are seeing.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adeptus Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't
Adeptus
see the Lord's captain
Sanctimonious.
standing there in the fire? Abela, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer.
Adeptus Sanctimonious.
Your conduct is bordering on madness.
Oh, that's
Your
awesome.
holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remained. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
She holds herself proud, even fervor. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna allow Avalar to help me up. Admittedly, I've been better. Even if you are anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong, and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much further.
my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
I loathe being late for an engagement.
Nothing good ever comes of such rashness. Yet it appears that the Emperor favors you. Be that as it may, your wounds are highly worrying.
Look closely at Ethelfrad. He does not seem to have changed, but only at first glance. His face has taken on a strange hue, the skin at his temples appears scaled, and his voice now has uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue and stress. The Psyker's body has begun to mutate, a consequence of contact with the warp. But you know what? You're not in the best shape yourself, Ethelfrad.
Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane, and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Phalanxius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
Alright, I can fight for at least the time being.
Then let us steal our souls. Our greatest trial awaits. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Ethelfrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the bridge. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
Alright, let's go to Theodora's chambers.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
It's about time.
Oh, do we have to go around? Oh no, there they are. It's like the goods should be right here. Alright, it's being picky about wanting to target them. Hang on. There we go. Okay, time
We
to
are the
level
spearhead
up.
of the Imperium.